you record. Nanti senang.
Tapi tak apa.
Yeah, for us,
Back
it is
phone.
recording.
I have iPhone.
I
have this iPhone facing us also.
Okay.
So we're gonna start it soon, and it would be great if you guys talk Malay because our conversation is likely 95% in
Oh my
Malay.
God.
But if you cannot, it's just
Bersama
okay.
lagi kena.
You guys have your wife beside, so we can help. Yeah. All right. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Screen thing.
Kejap,
You
ya.
like to see. Okay, wait.
Hey, why? Suddenly I don't have voice.
Tiara nak join.
Hai, Tiara.
Oh.
Aku kat bawah tu.
I kena ayun-ayun Ariana ni.
Okay.
Ariana tidur dah lah.
Tidur tapi terbangun.
Weh, macam-macam situasi ni.
Kuat sangat kita bercakap. Kena slow down.
Let's do this.
Hai. Assalamualaikum. So, terima kasih kerana sudi join kami untuk celebrate our 10,000 subscribers. Cut!
She got scared. She's the only one crying.
Now dah tak jerit lagi. Okay, Tiara, it's okay. Now tak jerit lagi. Okay. So, terima kasih banyak-banyak. Tujuan video kali ini, saya ingin celebrate untuk kami menyambut 10,000 subscribers. Dan kerana itu, saya menjemput dua YouTubers yang saya kenali sepanjang journey 10,000 subscribers ini. So, satu daripada Canada, Zua dan Murad. Sila perkenalkan diri anda.
Okay, hai.
Hi.
Ya, Mami Zua dari Kanada. Mami baru sampai kat sini 4 bulan sahaja. Hayo.
Okey, dan seterusnya adalah daripada Spain iaitu Dan dan Sofia. Sila perkenalkan diri anda.
Hello. Hola.
You have to introduce yourself.
I am Daniel Warburton, known as Dan Warburton, and this is Sophia. And one day I'm going to be famous because she is a very good YouTuber.
Mungkin anda semua nak tahu kenapa saya menjemput Zua dengan Sofia untuk projek kita pada kali ini. Kerana mereka berdua lah yang banyak menyokong akak sepanjang perjalanan akak, journey akak ni sampai ke 10,000 subscribers. So, apa kita nak buat plan kita pada kali ini sebenarnya? Apa projek kita sebenarnya? So,
Yes.
saya cadangkan kita membuat satu projek yang bernama Mari Belajar Bahasa. And kalau boleh dalam masa interview kita atau dalam masa Zoom meeting kita ni, kita bercakap dalam bahasa Melayu. Kita akan tengok macam mana Murad dengan Dan cuba berbicara dalam bahasa Melayu.
What?
But don't worry, you can still speak.
You can.
Saya telah menyediakan beberapa perkataan dalam bahasa Jerman dan kemudian saya ingin suami saya Michael translatekan ke dalam bahasa Melayu dan Zua cuba translatekan dalam bahasa English, so American English, dan Murad boleh bercakap dalam bahasa Arab. Kemudian Sofia dan Dan boleh bercakap dalam bahasa British English serta Italian. Okay? Jom kita mulakan dengan perkataan yang pertama. Hazard. Malaysia.
In apa? Dalam bahasa
You cakap bahasa Melayu lah.
dalam bahasa Malaysia. Oh, you cakap German, I cakap Melayu.
Yes.
Oh,
What is Malaysia?
Malaysia.
We start.
Malaysia.
Itu that is Italian.
Italian.
In British?
British.
And
Malaysian.
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
American and Arab. What we
Yeah,
call
Canadian is Malaysia. Arab is Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Oh, American is
Yeah.
Malaysia.
Malaysia, is it?
Yeah, Malaysia. Yeah,
And Arab is Malaysia.
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 Macam Jerman Malaysia. Okay, nice. Okay. Deutschland.
Deutschland. German. Negara German. Negara
Deutschland,
German.
negara Jerman. Okay. So what about British English?
Germano.
Italian. Okay, Italian.
Germany.
You call German?
German is Almania.
Almania.
Almania, yeah.
That's so
That's
different.
Arab.
Arabic, yeah. I thought
Why
German
so
is called
different?
Armania too. No?
No,
No.
but French call Almania kan? Is it French yang panggil Germany Almania?
French is Almania. Almania is
Yeah, we
French,
call
and
it
then
Almania.
and in Danish, I think they call it Tyskland, which is also very different from.
Bahasa Melayu.
Oh,
Okay, so Deutschland, German, Alemania,
Almania, yeah.
Almania, and what about Italian?
Germania.
Oh, Germania.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, di Malaysia, ayam berkokok. So, sekarang terbalik pula. So, sekarang. Okay. Kikiriki itu bunyi ayam.
dalam bahasa Jerman.
Tapi apa? Bunyi kikiriki is bahasa Jerman, bunyi ayam bahasa Melayu?
Berkokok.
Ayam berkokok. Ya,
Ha,
ayam
ayam
berkokok
berkokok.
is kikiriki. So what about dekat Itali macam mana?
In Italian, they would say kikiriki.
Yeah.
Ini orang Eropah punya ayam lah.
German must
But in English, they say cock-a-doodle-doo.
Oh, very musician like.
very melodic.
Very, yeah. And what about Arab?
Arab, you mean the chicken sound, right? Not the
Yes.
roaster. The
Yeah.
chicken, the white one, it's pak, 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 pak.
But that sound like so similar. Actually, itu lagi real.
Pak because of this guy.
Roaster is different. The roaster is kuku kuku.
Like Malaysian.
Ya, lebih kurang macam Malaysia. Maknanya bunyi Arab yang berkokok tu lebih kurang berkokok.
Malaysia bukan koko.
I've learned from this that all the cockerels in all the different countries all speak totally different languages as well.
Yeah.
They all also different language.
Yeah. They all also mengembara.
German
Okay, here's a good one. What sound does a dog make in your language?
No.
Woof.
It's nay, vowel.
Vowel, vowel,
Vowel.
vowel.
Oh, vowel.
So cute kan? Vowel.
In English, it's bow wow.
Bow wow.
Vowel.
Whoa.
And in English, it's woof woof. And in
Yeah,
Arabic,
we say ow wow.
ow, ow.
Ow wow.
Lebih kurang. It's similar.
Lebih kurang kan bahasa-bahasa ni.
The chicken buck buck. The dog ow ow. You know, you can't even say it.
Dia macam harkat dia tu dia masukkan sekali. Dia masukkan sekali harkat dia tu. Segala bunyi chicken, segala bunyi dog, harkat semua. Perasan tak?
So tell me
Dia macam
Malaysian.
wow,
that the
wow.
dogs speak different.
In Malay macam mana Kak? Anjing?
Kan anjing kita macam mana? Bunyi woof lah juga I think kan.
Tak lah.
So, kita kan tak main kucing.
Gong.
Chinese kan? Chinese macam tu.
Dog at Malaysia we call dog. Gong.
Okay. Okay,
Canada
this
dog
one
is the same as English. Yeah.
How about bunyi sirene, siren. Dekat Jerman bunyi dia tatu tata. Yang bahasa Melayu bunyi dia.
Nino.
So macam mana bunyi Itali?
I don't know, but in English it's the same. Nino.
Oh, so English sama dengan Malaysia sebab kita di bawah jajahan.
Sama.
Sama bunyi dia. How about Arab?
Arab is wee 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 wee.
Don't take it seriously.
That's why when the car goes wee wee,
bunyi dia wee 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 wee.
when the car goes wee wee, nobody moving the road. The car the siren.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, the
But
ambulance
actually-
move and then everyone behind it. You know.
Oh yeah, that is like Malaysia a bit. Yeah. Next question. Handy.
Apakah?
Handy. Sekejap, kita jawab. Dia jawab bahasa Melayu dan korang boleh tahu apa.
Itulah dia. Handy itu telefon bimbit.
Yes, telefon bimbit bahasa Melayu. So,
Zua?
Okay, telefon bimbit handphone.
Telephone, like the sound.
No.
So you have a lot now.
Just sound.
Dia ingat still sound lagi.
I was gonna say tirilim. You know?
Oh my god, dude.
So telephone, we call it telephone. Mobile. But other countries like Palestine, where we actually from, we call it pilphone. Telephone, yeah,
Telephone.
like telephone instead of telephone.
And that is handphone, telephone.
Yeah, telephone. That's a mobile.
Okay. And
Telephone.
how about Arab?
Yeah, Arab is telephone.
Telephone, okay.
Telephone.
Because in Malaysia is telephone bimbit. Tak tahu lah kenapa bimbit tu
Bimbit sebab kena bawa kan. Pegang.
Sebab tu
Like-
kan.
The house phone.
How about in
Yeah,
English?
Yeah.
Your English.
In English,
Yeah.
it's mobile phone.
Mobile phone. British
But in-
call it mobile.
Yeah, but in Italian, they just call it telefonino.
Telephone. Yeah.
Meaning Nino. Nino meaning little.
Nino small.
Little.
Is it?
Telephone
Not too cute.
Nino.
Telefon Nino. Then every time go and take telefon Nino.
Telefonino.
Good. That's yeah.
Interesting kan?
Kan interesting kan bila kita bercakap pasal
Belajar.
bahasa, macam mana berlainan, kadang-kadang ada macam connected juga. Macam contohnya Arab dengan Jerman tu tiba ada juga connected sikit kan.
Next one apa kak?
Okay.
Next one is zona. What is zona in Malay, Hazal?
Matahari.
Sun.
So, Italian?
What is it?
Sole.
Sole.
That's like French, and French is soleil.
Sole.
Yeah.
Sole. And English British is sana kan?
Sun.
Yeah, sun.
Sun.
We call it Canadian, call it sun. Arabic is shams.
Syam.
Shams.
Nuri Syam.
Shams.
Shams.
That's
Very
sun.
interesting.
I really like the Malay word for sun. The eye of day.
Ya, itu yang dia selalu cakap. Matahari actually is mata is eye and hari is day. So how he reminds matahari is sun is the eye of the day. So next is spion. What is spion dalam bahasa Melayu?
Okay. Mata-mata.
Mata-mata.
Oh.
Spy in Arabic. The spy.
Yeah.
Yeah, spy is jasus.
Jesus.
Jasus.
Oh, okay.
We're talking different language here.
This jadi spy, ya?
Okay, what about
In Italian it's spiare.
Spiare.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Spiare,
a spy,
yeah.
but spiare.
So, now memang very typical Melayu punya ayat.
Barfuß dalam Jerman. So apa tu barfuß dalam yang bahasa Melayu?
Kaki ayam. Tapi barfuß tu macam jalan kaki ayam.
Ya, okay. Barfuß jalan kaki ayam. So, macam mana dengan Arab?
What is it? What is the word in English? Chicken food.
Chicken feet. Barefoot lah. Orang kata.
Nah, you're basically walking on your bare
You're
feet.
walking without stocking.
Oh, happy. Happy.
Is that English?
Happy. Yeah, if you walk without slippers or anything, we call it happy.
Oh, wow, baru tahu.
Other means mean legs, so happy.
It sounds like bare feet.
Close.
Hey Siri, how do you say barefoot in Italian? Scalzo.
Also.
Scalzo.
Calzo. Calzo.
I thought it's chicken leg, you know.
Yeah. Hey, what about English British? What apa yang korang panggil
So
dalam
pula,
British?
I ingat pun sama.
Malaysia,
Is it in
do chicken usually wear shoes then?
Because we just have only chicken at home. That's the simplest example that we can get.
In English, it's barefoot.
Barefoot.
Okay, barefoot.
Which also means the foot of a bear. Barefoot belongs to a bear. A barefoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, but you don't have bear there, right?
Kaki beruk.
You don't have bear? There is, right?
No.
Ya, beruang. That's why. Kenapa dia ambil je beruang? Kita ambil chicken, dia orang ambil beruang. You know, because I thought Malaysia take chicken, you take bear.
It is always so fun when we have jokes. Germans make very strange jokes. Like they're very straightforward, and she never gets it.
It's the same as English jokes. The English jokes are the only people that understand English jokes are the English.
Yeah.
Sarcastic.
Yeah, by the time they understand, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
I rasa all mixed marriage have the same problem tau.
Yeah. I have the same problem with him as well.
Okay, so now is kana. Apa tu kana dalam bahasa Melayu? Ni susah sikit. I think so you tahu.
Cedok.
Cerik.
Cerik.
Yeah. Bukan berak cerik.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Kana.
German is kana. What about English?
Yeah.
In English, it's kettle.
Kettle.
But in Italian, it's bollitore.
Oh,
God.
that sounds very
Wow.
very fancy.
Very fancy.
But it's the straightest explanation because it just means boiler.
What's that? This
Oh.
Beginning a
Can you
little-
say it again? Cuba cakap lagi sekali.
Can you say
What is cerik? Oh my God, dia dah present dah cerik dia dekat sana.
Eccolo qua.
Hello, Canada.
Un bollitore.
Bollitore.
Bollitore, yeah.
Which means boiler. It is exactly that. It's a boiler.
Yeah. Makes sense. That makes sense. So, Canada siap bawa cerik itu apa nama pula kat sana?
Yeah, Canada kettle, but Arabic, it's, are you guys ready?
You ready?
You're gonna say, what? It's called ibriq.
Ibrik.
Brick. Oh, a brick.
Is it vibrate? Does it come from vibrate? That is cook.
I think maybe because it sounds like brick because you can boil water in the desert on a brick.
It's very logic if we combine all the language, you know? Because the Italian boil the water and the Canada, the Arab, they vibrate.
Orang tak akan tinggal segala harkat. Ibrik.
But it's very close to the word brick, you know, abriq.
Abri.
Hot brick.
Yeah.
Hot break.
Okay, next is rice.
Nasi.
Rice is nasi. So what about Arab?
Ruz.
Rose.
Ruz, yeah. Very
Oh,
close.
like arroz is
Spanish.
Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Spanish is arroz.
Yeah, we actually say the same. Arroz, the actual Arabic, but local ruz.
Rose.
Arroz, yeah.
Very near.
In Italian, it's riso.
Risotto.
Like risotto.
Riso.
Oh, yeah,
Like you guys.
risotto. Yeah, because risotto is like rice also.
Risotto, yeah, risotto.
Yeah, risotto. So what about nasi goreng? You change it to risotto goreng?
Right?
Riso gorenga.
No way, really?
Ada.
See, that's why lah the German. I cannot understand German joke because I believe
Goreng,
everything.
Believe everything. That's what we get here too. She believes everything.
Ini lurus je. Oh,
Because kita ni innocent, betul. Baik sangat. If we speak Malay, Murad and Dan, do you understand actually? A bit?
Yeah, all of it.
Oh. Yes, now is I believe everything, you know?
Makan durian.
Do it again.
Idong. Idong.
Lesong pipit.
Oh, I have my lesong pipit too. In Canada or in Spain, if nasi goreng, they still change it to another word, is it? Like fried rice, yeah?
Same in German.
No, in German they say nasi goreng.
Yeah, we say nasi goreng, but it's...
No, they say like this.
Nasi goreng.
Yeah, nasi goreng.
Oh, maksudnya Jerman memang panggil nasi goreng.
Yes, I am so proud of it. That's Malay, man.
Well, the Italians would just say something like nasi gorenga.
Oh my god.
Hey, nak, are you kidding me?
There's many words that have made it into the Italian language which are actually just English that are then just pronounced really badly.
Yeah.
Like chingong, like chingong.
Chingong.
What do you think that is? Chingong.
Chingong.
Like Qigong.
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum.
Huh?
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum.
Oh, chewing
Italian,
gum.
they say chingong.
Qigong.
Yeah, but we have also something, one similar example. For example, bus. Bus is in Malay, it's
Buzz.
bus. But
Bus.
English is bus, but spelled like B-U-S, right?
Yeah.
B-U-S, bus. But the German call it bus.
We spell it the same way.
We
We
spell
say
it the same way.
B-U-S,
But
but
we pronounce like Malay. The German pronounce like Malay. Actually, ataupun
and the Malays are pronouncing it the German way, but write it and the English way.
exactly, yes. That's why Malaysia bus, tapi tulis B-A-S, right?
Yeah, pronounce German way, but the German pronounce Malay way. See, we give and take. The last one actually very hard for me. Susah juga yang terakhir sekali ni. So, saya takkan sebut benda ni. Biar dia yang sebut sebab susah sangat. Tapi saya nak semua orang sebut lepas ni. Benda tu.
Is kotak mancis. Apakah kotak mancis dalam bahasa Jerman?
That's a very difficult one. Streichholzschachtel.
Okay.
What?
Sila sebut?
Saris Pustachtung.
Dech Otto.
I pun tak boleh. Streichholz. Apa dia say?
Streichholzschachtel.
Streichholz.
Schachter.
Stach und
Schachter.
Stachtin.
Schachter.
Dia harkat dia kurang sikit.
Ganas betul ya.
So, what about in Arab? Kotak mancis.
Kibrit.
Kabrit.
Oh, easy je.
Kabrit.
Kabrit. Ni Jerman. Streichholz. Dia tak buka api.
So you use your kabrit to light your brick. So yes.
Yeah. Very logic there. Pandai
What
there.
is in Italian?
So, well, in
what
English, it's matchbox.
Match,
Yeah,
yes.
matchbox.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
in Italian, it's scatola di fiammiferi.
Ui, panjang juga.
Oh my God.
Ingatkan Jerman aja.
Not only German.
Again. I want to...
Scatola di fiammiferi.
Oh my God. Scatolia di filmi.
Lost halfway.
Scatolia di... But nice. Yeah, dia
Melodies.
good vibe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Italian is very
Dia
melodic.
suka apa ni? Menyanyi macam tu.
That's
That's the
why
same-
Italian is famous for opera singing.
Yes, yeah.
Because there's no ch, there's no th. It's all nearly all vowels. A-E-I-O-U. So it's
Sorry?
What do you call sugar in Spanish?
Sugar in
Yeah.
Spanish. Yeah.
it's- Hey Siri, how do you
Claro.
say sugar in Spanish?
Azugar. Azugar.
To say sugar in Spanish.
Uh,
Sugar, as in white crystalline substance used as a sweetener.
Azúcar. Azúcar.
Apa
Sugar.
di Jerman?
In Arabic, sukkar, yes. It's kind of similar.
In German, it's zucker.
In Italian, it's zucchero. Zucchero. Here we go. Again with the Italian.
What about in Malay? Okay, kita semua diam. What about in Malay? You guys know Murad, Dan, tahu tak apa dalam Malay? Sugar?
What is Malay?
Sedapnya.
That is delicious.
So sugar, suka, sukero. Okay betul.
Sugar,
Is in Malay is gula. Out gila kan? Out gila ikut kan?
Gule.
Far away.
Yeah, Malaysia is so far away. Yeah, but I thought ada berita datang jajah kita Arab ke tak, kita ada gula. Kita ada our own food.
What about orang hutan?
Orang hutan, you know?
What is organ?
Orang hutan.
Orangutan.
Orangutan.
Orang hutan, the big monkey.
Oh, gorilla. Gorilla? You mean the gorilla?
Orang hutan. In English, itu orang hutan.
Yeah, I don't know what's in Arabic.
No, German is orang hutan. Orang hutan.
Only how you pronounce.
Orang hutan.
I think in Italy but orang hutan. You know?
Oh, in Italian they say orang hutan.
I don't know.
Orang hutano.
I think it's orangutango.
Macam orang Terengganu pula
Orang hutan.
Yeah, we don't really have a word for that one.
Monkey, the big monkey.
The big
like
monkey is gorilla, yeah.
Because in Arab don't have orang hutan. That's it.
We don't.
I think so lah.
We have camels.
Camel.
Kita camel panggil lain kan? Kita panggil unta. Out betul. Which is in in German is similar like English also camel. What is about what in Italy? Camel?
Camello.
Camelo.
Yeah. In Arabic is Jamal.
Oh, jauh juga lah.
Jamal.
Oh, Jamal. So Jamal Abdillah is unta.
Not just
Well, kita dah sampai ke penghujungnya. So, di penghujungnya saya telah bagi satu task dalam bahasa Melayu, tetapi family di Kanada, Mami Zua di Kanada akan bercakap dalam bahasa Itali kan. Dan family Sofia dan Dan akan bercakap dalam bahasa Jerman, dan kami ditugaskan untuk bercakap dalam bahasa
Arab dah. You tulis Arab dah. Okay. So,
I failed several times. Try.
kita semua kena try, cuba masing-masing, dan kemudian siapa yang belong to that language, please betulkan us. Please correct us. Okay?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Are you ready?
Are we starting? I think everyone else should start first.
Okay, you guys start lah. You guys start. We are the host.
German.
Okay.
You want it in German first?
Yeah.
Wir die Warburton Family mochten uns bei allem bedanken, die uns immer unterstützen. Vergessen Sie nicht unseren Kanal Danofia zu abonnieren.
Ja, machen wir. Super.
Super, ja?
Super, fantastic.
Ich bin super Dan.
You can hear lah the Italian slang there, British slang there.
Very good effort.
But we understand. Kita orang faham. Okay?
Canada sudah bersedia.
You ready?
Yeah, let's read it.
Siamo della famiglia Isa, volevamo dirti grazie mille per averci sempre supportato. Non dimenticare di subscribe al nostro canale.
All I understood was the last bit that just said nostro canale. Our channel. That's all I got of all of that.
How to say it properly actually? Properly.
Ok. Siamo della famiglia Issa. Volevamo dirti grazie mille per averci sempre supportato. Non dimenticare di iscriverti al nostro canale.
Similar.
Almost the same.
I think this is perfect. So, adakah anda semua bersedia dalam bahasa Arab? Ya Habibi, ya Maulana. You baca bismillah dulu. Kau you try dulu.
No. I'm just worried I will spit at the screen.
So, Arab ya. So, cuba bacakan.
No, you're reading it, right?
Tak apalah, you baca dulu. I betulkan you ciwa. Kemudian kita kira. Kita try samalah.
Jawi.
Nahnu ilet Lubke Nawat An-nashkur Ula Ikalazi Nayad Amunana Daiman
Latan
Sualish Tirak Fikanatina The Lucas.
Very nice.
You don't, seems like you don't understand at all.
Very nice.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. You get most of it. You got most of it.
It's so difficult. Nahnu ilat lubka. Nawat an-nashkur ulaika allazi.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the stuff they read on the Dubai airport.
I was going to say the same. I felt like I was on United Arab Emirates, sitting in my big comfortable seat, listening to it being spoken on the microphone. Yeah.
That's how you hear it on the.
Yeah, that's how we hear. That's why we perform like that.
Want me to read it for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. نحن عائلة لوبيك نود أن نشكر أولئك الذين يدعموننا دائما. لا تنسى الاشتراك في قناتنا. The Lubiks.
Wow. Is it you have to say it very fast?
It sounds very nice actually if you say.
Tak laju.
Tapi dia macam laju kan? Nahnu ailat luka. Nawat an-nashkur. Iman, latan suali
dengar macam baca Quran kan?
Kan? Amin.
Padahal dia cakap biasa je tu.
Itulah kan. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Arrahmanirrahim.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Oh, good.
So, actually maksud dia orang tak tahu pun apa kita cakap ni. Sebenarnya apakah maksud dia? Sebenarnya inilah dalam bahasanya, bahasa Melayunya.
Inilah dia.
Inilah dia. So, okay, we are done. Semoga korang juga akan mencapai 10,000 subscriber.
You know what? The firstly in the morning check my YouTube. Wow, okay, two subscribers. Oh, one only. Okay, like that, you know. And every morning.
She's not like that. She goes, 1 subscriber.
It's really hard, yeah.
Yes, you are.
But it's really hard to get, you know. We were like that too. Very happy, ya. Bila naik satu pun seronok. Bukan senang, ya, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Bukan senang.
We just want to say thank you very much for the Lucas because inviting us in this celebration for your 10,000 subscribers.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, guys. It was very nice seeing you all.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, thank you.
Siapalah kita nak dijemput? Tapi alhamdulillah.
Terima kasih.
Sama-sama. Yelah, selalunya orang akan buat collaboration dengan orang yang macam famous. Tetapi The Lucas berbincang, kita orang nak pemilih yang orang yang sama level dengan kita saja, yang sama-sama berjuang daripada bawah, kan? Supaya macam kita memilih orang yang kita selesa. Yang kita selesa berbual, yang sepanjang 10,000 subscribers ni kita menjadi kawan. Itu ayat pertama dia. Mula-mula tu gagap-gagap. Sepanjang journey 10,000 subscribers ni kita menjadi kawan. Dan sebab itulah saya memilih mereka untuk sebagai tetamu undangan di projek. Okay, so jangan lupa subscribe The Lucas
Dan Ofia. Sofia.
Mami Zua di Canada.
The Lucas ingin mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih kepada semua yang menyokong kami. Tanpa anda, siapalah kami. Terima kasih.